Army veteran Lonnie Ernest needed to make a better living after serving in the military. So he left his family's small South Texas ranch and moved to Austin with his wife Tammy to land construction work.
It was difficult to leave the ranch because that's all I knew growing up as a child. It was heartbreaking to do that.
Construction welding didn't offer the stability he wanted either.
We had just finished a bridge over a major park in Austin, and foreman comes up and says, "You guys are all laid off." It seemed hopeless. When I read the Bible, there's these promises of prosperity and peace. And I wondered, why wasn't I seeing those benefits?
The couple survived with low rent, thrift buys, and food banks while Lonnie looked for more work. After they paid their bills, Lonnie and Tammy sometimes gave at church if they had a little extra. A tithe took a back seat to other priorities.
Living paycheck to paycheck, it was very difficult. How are we going to just let that go?
One night, Lonnie rededicated his life to Christ.
I said, "Lord, I thought that I was always living for you up until this point, and I was convicted. So I said, I dedicate my life to you. I rededicate my life to you. I want that relationship with you. Show me how I can do that."
One way he did so was making the decision to consistently tithe.
It was a self-reflection that kind of made that bulb go off, that it's not the Lord that's holding back, it's me.
By then, he left construction and worked as a paid contractor installing IT cables for Motorola, a world leader in telecommunications. The director of IT approached Lonnie after he noticed comments Lonnie made in a company newsletter.
He says, "We really like your attitude, but why not have you as a part of our team all the time? We have a job opening for a computer technician. I think you would be good for that job, and I want you to apply for it."
Even though he didn't have experience in computers, Lonnie believed the interview was a God-sent opportunity for a new, high-paying career.
So to prepare myself for that interview, I bought a book called the Mac Bible. I read that book cover to cover probably 2 or 3 times before I even interviewed because I wanted to be able to have the right answers.
When Motorola offered Lonnie the job, it doubled his salary.
I would just say, ladies, it was a dream come true. I mean, from a young man growing up on a cattle ranch, so how does this even happen? Well, I don't have an IT background. Attributed it to us practicing what the Lord wanted us to do, which is tithe.
As Lonnie earned promotions and his salary regularly increased, they were also able to buy a family home.
And in my mind, it was like, okay, if I'm being blessed like this, then I can bless others even more.
He'd been a regular viewer of the 700 Club and now decided to become a CBN partner.
Giving to CBN is something we've been doing for many years. I just feel that media, just being able to get out there and on the television, through the internet, in media, to share the gospel, it's just so important. And just looking at all the good that's being done, this is having a global impact. During Hurricane Ian, Operation Blessings there. The war in Ukraine, Operation Blessings there. The work that they do to improve the quality of life of these people they're impacting, that's wonderful, because that shows you the hands and feet of Jesus that are out there to help people.
By 2018, his income had grown by 150% since he began tithing. In August of 2022, he was recruited as a program manager, earning more money than ever. He says tithing and giving are not just a matter of obedience.
It's out of love. He gave his son for you. Why would you not want to give back in love to your Heavenly Father? So if you trust the Lord in that, giving that 10%, He's going to bless you in ways that you've never imagined.